In the heart of the sprawling Emerald Valley National Park, where ancient pines stretched toward the sky and crystal streams wove through rugged terrain, a legend was born. His name was Ranger, a German shepherd with a coat as rich as the forest earth and eyes that gleamed with unwavering determination. Ranger wasn't just any dog. He was K9 Ranger, the park's most devoted guardian and the trusted partner of the rangers who protected this wild sanctuary. Ranger's story began 3 years ago, when he was a scrappy pup adopted by head ranger Clara Thompson. Clara, a seasoned ranger with a deep love for the park's untamed beauty, had seen her share of challenges: lost hikers, wildfires, and poachers who threatened the delicate balance of the ecosystem. She knew the park needed more than human vigilance. It needed a partner with instincts honed by nature itself. That's when she found Ranger, abandoned in a nearby town. His ribs visible but his spirit unbroken. From the moment Clara brought him to the ranger station, Ranger seemed to know he belonged. He bounded through the training program with a zeal that left even the most experienced handlers in awe. His nose could detect a human scent from miles away. His ears perked at the faintest rustle of danger, and his loyalty to Clara was unshakable. By the time he was a year old, Ranger was a fully certified K9, ready to assist in the park's daily operations. Each morning, as the sun painted the valley in hues of gold, Ranger and Clara set out on patrol. Their routine was a dance of purpose: checking trails for fallen trees, monitoring wildlife habitats, and ensuring visitors respected the park's rules. Ranger's presence alone was enough to command respect. Hikers marveled at his disciplined stride, and children giggled as he playfully nudged their hands, only to snap to attention at Clara's slightest command. But Ranger's true heroism shone in moments of crisis. One sweltering summer, a hiker named Ethan, a college student exploring the park's remote backcountry, failed to check in at the designated campsite. As dusk fell, panic set in at the ranger station. Clara gathered her team, but she knew time was against them. The park's vast wilderness could swallow even the most experienced adventurer. With Ranger at her side, she led the search. Ranger's nose went to work, sniffing Ethan's spare shirt for a scent. The team trekked through dense underbrush, guided only by Ranger's determined pulls on his leash. Hours passed, and the team grew weary, but Ranger never faltered. Just as hope began to wane, he froze, ears twitching, and let out a sharp bark. Clara followed his gaze to a rocky outcrop where Ethan lay, unconscious, his ankle swollen from a fall. Clara radioed for a medevac while Ranger stood guard, his low growl warding off a curious coyote that had ventured too close. When the helicopter arrived, Ethan was airlifted to safety, and the Rangers hailed Ranger as the hero of the day. Ethan, recovering in the hospital, later sent a letter to the station, thanking the furry ranger who saved his life. Ranger's duties extended beyond rescues. Poaching had become a growing threat in Emerald Valley, with illegal hunters targeting the park's elk and bears. Clara and Ranger became the frontline defense. One moonlit night, Ranger's keen senses picked up the faint metallic click of a rifle being loaded. He led Clara and 2 other rangers to a hidden clearing, where they apprehended a group of poachers before they could harm a single animal. The poachers, caught off guard by Ranger's silent approach, surrendered without a fight. The park's wildlife owed much to his vigilance. Yet Ranger's life wasn't all danger and duty. He had a softer side that endeared him to everyone at the station. During quiet evenings, he'd sprawl across the porch, letting junior rangers scratch his belly while Clara recounted his latest feats. He had a knack for stealing socks from the laundry, only to drop them at Clara's feet with a proud wag of his tail. And when school groups visited, Ranger was the star of the show, demonstrating his skills and posing for countless photos. As seasons changed, Ranger grew from a spry pup into a seasoned veteran. His muzzle began to gray, but his spirit remained as vibrant as ever. On one crisp autumn day, a wildfire sparked in the park's western ridge, threatening to engulf a popular trail system. Clara and Ranger were among the first responders, guiding firefighters through the smoky chaos. Ranger's instincts led them to a group of stranded campers, their escape route blocked by flames. With Clara's guidance and Ranger's fearless lead, they navigated a narrow path to safety just as the fire roared closer. The fire was contained, but the effort took its toll. Ranger, exhausted from hours in the smoke, collapsed at the station that night. Clara stayed by his side, her heart heavy with worry. The vet arrived, diagnosing smoke inhalation but assuring Clara that Ranger's strength would pull him through. For days, the station was quiet, the Rangers tiptoeing around as Ranger recovered. When he finally bounded out of his crate, tail wagging, the team erupted in cheers. Ranger was back, and the park felt whole again. Word of Ranger's deeds spread beyond Emerald Valley. Local papers ran stories about the park ranger dog, and visitors came from miles away to catch a glimpse of him. Clara, ever humble, insisted Ranger was just doing his job, but she couldn't hide her pride. Together, they had protected the park through countless trials, their bond a testament to the power of trust between human and canine. As Ranger's 10th birthday approached, Clara planned a special celebration. The Rangers decorated the station with banners, and visitors brought treats and toys. Ranger, now slower but no less regal, soaked up the attention, his eyes bright with contentment. That evening, Clara sat with him under the stars, the park's quiet beauty stretching out before them. "You've been my partner, my friend, my hero," Clara whispered, scratching Ranger's ears. He leaned into her, his warmth a steady comfort. In that moment, the park was more than a place. It was their home, their legacy. Ranger's story didn't end that night. He continued to serve, training younger K9s and inspiring a new generation of Rangers. His paw prints marked the trails of Emerald Valley, a reminder that courage, loyalty, and love could thrive in the wild. And though the years would eventually slow him further, Ranger's spirit would forever guard the park he called home. K9 Ranger wasn't just a dog. He was a protector, a savior, and a friend. A true ranger in every sense of the word.